Lesson 9-3 Simple Probability, and in this lesson you learn to find the probability of simple events. Why is it important? Because simple probability is used in weather forecasting. So let's learn the concept. Probability is a chance some event will happen. It is the ratio of the number of ways an event can occur to the number of possible outcomes. So the definition of simple probability, or definition of probability, is the number of ways a certain outcome can occur over the number of possible outcomes. Okay? So let's take a look at example number 1. What is the probability that you will roll an even number when you roll a number cube? A number cube is nothing more than a die. Okay, so let's take a look at how we analyze a problem. There are 3 possible even outcomes in a die: 2, 4, and 6. And there are 6 possible outcomes: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So using the formula for probability, the number of ways a certain outcome can occur, which is 3, over the number of possible outcomes, which is 6, will give you 3 over 6, or 1/2. Okay, so the set of all possible outcomes is called the sample space. Okay, so in example number 1, our sample space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sample space in example 1 was given. When you flip a coin, the sample space is heads or tails, or heads, bracket heads, comma tails. Okay, so that's the sample space if you flip a coin. So in the same manner, we'll try to find the sample space in example 2. In the game of backgammon, you get to roll again if you roll doubles. What is the probability of rolling doubles? So like what we did in the last lesson, we create a table showing all the combinations that you could roll on a pair of dice as ordered pairs. Okay, and this is how you create a table. This is one die on the vertical column and one die on the horizontal column, and these are all the possible outcomes when you roll those two dice: 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, and so on and so forth, all the way to 6 6. The highlighted, okay, the darkened combinations are the doubles. So in this sample space, there are 6 outcomes that show doubles, okay, and 36 possible outcomes. So the probability of rolling doubles is 6 over 36. There are 6 of them out of all the numbers 36, or 1 out of 6. Okay, let's take a look at example number 3. In example number 3, in a popular word game, such as Scrabble, this is actually Scrabble, each player chooses 7 letter tiles. The 100 tiles, okay, are in the distribution shown at the right. Find the probability of each choice. So these are all your distribution of tiles in Scrabble. Okay, J, K, Q, X, Z. Okay, number of tiles are 1 tile each. Okay, 2 tiles each for B, C, F, H, M, P, V, W, Y, and blank. There are 2 of them in the set. Okay, and so on and so forth. 3 Gs, 4 DLSU, 6 NRT, 8 O's, 9 AI, and 12 E's. Okay, if you notice, the vowels are the maximum, okay, are the most in the game of Scrabble. So using that table, letter A, okay, find the probability of each choice. An E if no tiles have been chosen, that's letter A. Letter B, an M if 28 tiles have been chosen and one of them was already an M. And an X if 42 tiles have been chosen and one of them wasn't already an X. Okay, so let's do number 1. An E if no tiles have been chosen. If no tiles have been chosen, there are 12 E's out of 100. So this is easy enough. Okay, so 12 tiles out of 100, 12 out of 100, or 3 over 25. Let's take a look at B. An M if 28 tiles have been chosen and one of them was an M. So let's take a look at B. There are how many M's? There are 2 M's in the game. Okay, There are 2 M tiles, so if one has been chosen, one remains. Okay, so there are 100 minus 28 or 72 tiles to choose from. Okay, why? Because 28 tiles have been chosen right here. 28 tiles have been chosen, and one of them was an M. Okay, and the probability of choosing an M out of the 72 is 1 out of 72. Why 1 out of 72? Because already 1 has been chosen and only 1 remains in the uh, lot. Okay, so in the shaker, if you want to, and that is the probability of choosing an M. And the answer to C is very similar to B. Okay, X, if 42 tiles have been chosen and one of them was an X, so if you notice how many X's are there, there's only one X. So if one has been chosen, okay, 0 remain. So that means the probability of choosing an X is 0, because 42 tiles have been chosen and one was already an X. Okay, and finally, the probability in event is always between 0 and 1. Inclusive, if something cannot happen, its probability is 0. If something is certain, its probability is 1. Okay, so let's make a number line, 0, 1 half, and 1. So that's if the probability is 0, that means it is impossible that an event will happen. 1 half, it's 50-50 chance that an event will happen, and 1, an event is certain to happen. So take note of that, okay, when you're talking about the probability that an event will occur. Okay, and that's our lesson. The secret word for this particular lesson is plush. Plush. The secret word is plush. Thank you for watching.